Oh, good morning and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's American Thanksgiving. Well, we're here in Cocoa Beach, and I would love to show you the rest of our boat, but it's a complete tip because I have to work today. And what I mean by work is, well, it's a boat. Everything breaks. And today, the worst thing that breaks broke again, and that's our head system. So we've taken our bed sheets off of here, and we've taken our foam because we have a lot of memory foam on here because we're getting old and we like to be comfortable when we sleep. And so now we have to get into underneath our bed, and we find the pen that went missing weeks ago. And we take off these pillows, and this is where things get kind of fun. Because underneath here are a lot of systems that the boat uses and needs. Because we have what's known in the industry as a vacuum flush toilet system. And a lot of that equipment is stored under here. Now, a lot of people are going to be bored out of their minds on this video, so if you're not interested in what sort of stuff keeps the sailboat going, and if you're visiting on our sailboat, and why we're so particular about how you use our head, this is why. Because there's a lot of equipment involved when you flush a boat head, particularly if you have a vacuum flush system. The vacuum flush system involves, I don't know how many pumps, but I very quickly go over them. So this is a pump that just adds fragrance to the holding tank, which is there. Inside the holding tank is a macerator. Now, when you flush our toilet, it's almost like an airplane toilet. It goes whoosh and sucks out all the goodness that you just left behind, which, doesn't treat it with a lot of dignity, but especially after you took so much time to make it. But this is the vacuum tank, so this is what creates that whoosh vacuum noise. And there's a pressure switch in here, which is notoriously going bad. This unit over here is our heating and air conditioning, which we don't ever use because that requires 110 volts. And we're a solar-powered boat, so even though all our 110 volt outlets work on the boat, they don't have enough power to work this air conditioning unit. So I'm actually thinking of taking that out because think of all the room I could have for more beer. This is the holding tank. It's very, very small. Why? Because our system doesn't use a lot of water when it flushes. Now, underneath, way in there, we have some pumps, and these are where I have to work today. So there's this pump here, this is a motor, and there's a bellows in here, and then there's two duckbill check valves on each side of this pump, which create the pressure. So as this thing goes up and down, there's these duckbill valves, open and closed. They just look like a little duckbill. I'll show them to you later. And that creates a flow, which then holds the pressure. Well, it's not working. So generally, I kind of know what it is. It's those damn duckbill valves in there. They fail about once a year. If you're ever getting a vacuum flush system, don't mount your pump where this one is because you can't really see it here, but I'm having to stretch my arm to its limit to get down here, and I have to work underneath here and underneath there. Also, it's a lovely smell. So, and back here, there's another pump system way back there. That's after it's been macerated, that's to actually dump out into the ocean. Where we are right now, we can't dump because we're in what's known as the ICW. Oh, I just knocked that off so you can kind of see that's the limit switch. That just shuts it off when the pressure's there. So, this is the stuff behind what happens, after you do your business. That's the controller for it, which often goes wrong. So, that's what I'm going to be changing today. So, happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to be, elbow deep in poo and pee. And we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.